Hello everyone and welcome to Hero RC. I'm Robert. It's the same day that I made the last video, just a different time. The one about new small YouTube channel, new small YouTube RC channels. It's just a different time. I had to watch the football game. Chicago Bears won it with a field goal. I'm from Illinois, so I kind of favored the Commanders a little bit, but either way, it was a win for me. But today, I've got the hot trail out. Thought I'd cruise it today, and we're going to cruise over to FOXTROT Trail Course 2 to see the progress I've made on it. Here we go. Stairs because there's no problem with her. She's a beast. Got the fusion in it, light set up in it. My homemade light kit actually with rock lights or crawler lights I got from off of eBay. I want to say Endura. Got the fusion in it, 1200 kV. That is about the only changes I've made to this puppy. Look at that articulation. It's a beast, man. It is nice. Very nice. I love this truck. One of my favorites. All of them are my favorites because if you notice, I say that in every video. Let's do a little trailing on over to FOXTROT Trail Course 2. You know, the only thing I dislike about this vehicle is that it's just two-wheel drive. No high gear, no low gear. I mean, it's just four-wheel drive. No high gear, no low gear, no diffs or anything like that. But other than that, it performs amazingly. I love it. The modulation is sweet. The articulation is sweet. It's got the original shocks on it. Don't need to change those. If you watched any of the last videos on this vehicle, I compared it to the Hot Trail Chevy, and it's kind of hard to tell the difference in performance. And then you look at the price of both vehicles, it's crazy. It is crazy. You can get one of these, a few $100, put another 100 in it, and you got a sweet rig. No, maybe 150. And you know, depending on what accessories, if you want to add any accessories. This one I hadn't add any, but with just that, you got an awesome vehicle. Alright, we're going to take it up over this rock pile, but first I want to say that we're over here by the garage where I park my Dodge Ram Aries. I call it Aries. And if you watch my last videos, I had it up on 4 wheels and all of that stuff. That was a few days ago. She is purring like a kitten. I got off work this morning and cleaned it up a little bit, but I'll finish cleaning it tomorrow, and I'll have to let you see her. You know, I bought it brand new 2011, and I've only got 70,000+ miles on it, and man, she purrs like a kitten now with the new gas tank and the shocks on it. Oh my God, it's like a new truck all over again. But we'll look at that tomorrow. We're going to take this puppy up over the rock pile. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put a little light on the subject. Alright, here we go. I just got to remember about this pause button and where I'm at, because I noticed my last video I screwed up. Look at this baby crawl. I'm going to take her down and make her disappear. On the other side, look at that flex. And we're going to bring her back up. Struggling a little bit over there with them loose rocks. Can she do it? Where I want her to come exactly. Where I exactly want her to come. Oh boy, look at her struggle on them loose rocks over there. See, that's where this would play a big part. But it did it. Nice. Let's head on over to FOXTROT Trail Course 2. Alright, here I got my John Deere loaded with the bricks that I've been putting on the course over there. It's up off the ground right now. If I left it like that, I guarantee you that it would be all the way down by the time morning gets here. So I'm gonna let it down here. Oh no! No, it ain't no oh no. Let me let her down. All right, let's head on over. I just done put my fence on the bottom part of the list there. You know, actually working on the fence is therapeutic, but I'll have to say that this is a little bit more therapeutic. But you know, as you can see in the picture here, I've got my trail course, got the plastic laid today and put a little water in it just to see how it held up. Certain parts hold water and in other parts it runs out, and I think I know how to fix that. FOXTROT, I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's like this rubber spray in a can. I'm gonna get everything covered with the caliche. You won't see any plastic, and then the parts of well, except for little bits of plastic, and the parts of the plastic which that will be showing, which will be mainly moat. I'll spray all of that with FOXTROT and try to seal up all the leaks in the moat, and also the center part of the moat needs to be elevated a little bit so that when it rains, all the water will run down toward the moat. And the same with on the outside of the moat, the plastic needs to be elevated a little bit so that that water runs into the moat. And it's okay to have a little bit of leakage for the tree so that the tree can get water, but when it rains, the water is going to hit the tree and run down the bark anyway into the ground. And then the plastic and the cover and everything help it keep it moist up under there, so that tree will probably get pretty damn big here in the future. The roots won't have to, you know, stay. The roots are shallow in this type of tree anyway. It's a willow. They get their moisture from the top of the ground mainly. You find these kind of trees on bed creeks and stuff like that because the roots don't go very deep. But this is a pretty good size one, and I think it's going to get pretty big with this setup I have back here. But as you can see, folks, it's working out pretty good. It kind of gave me an idea of what I need to do. This is just like a trial setup here to let me know what I need to do. So let's explore. Not the main way I'll go in, but just testing the flex on the high trail sport. as you can see, I put those bricks across there. That way I don't have to build a wood bridge. I would like to keep everything stone. That way nothing will decay or, you know, rot or fall apart after a time, you know, after a time. Because I do plan on doing this for a while. And some of the water has runoff, but like I said, if I can get the center part elevated and then just kind of seal up the moat itself with some FOXTROT all the way around it. See, like once all this water dries up, I don't know how long it's going to take for it to dry up, but once it dries up, I'm going to spray all of the moat itself over the plastic with FOXTROT, and then I'm going to put rocks like right at the very bottom of it, and that way there'll be some traction, and plastic will be covered up and everything. Help with keeping the plastic covered up and hopefully preserve the plastic. It's heavy duty. It's 10 by 25 feet, 2 sheets. The first sheet I put down, I bought it about a couple years ago actually, and then I went and got a sheet today from Lowe's, 30, 40 bucks, you know, no big deal. But there you have it. And I've got some temporary makeshift light out here, so let me get that turned on. Boom, baby. A little light, temporary light, but that shows the puddles of water that built up in the center of the moat. And if I can just elevate this part, like where the truck is fixing to roll, elevate this a little bit so that all the water that runs onto the center of the moat will like just run off into the moat itself. You see what I'm saying? And then that way, you know, no water is really wasted, you know. And up there where the truck is, that'll be one of the entrances or exits into the moat. All right, let's cruise through some water, shallow water. I want to get black FOXTROT, I guess. But they have, I think they have a white though that would blend in with it, and that way you can't even tell. But yeah, this is just like a trial run to see how everything works out. And that's the perfect depth of water. I don't want no more than that. I like the puddles. You know, some parts are deeper than others. Nice. High trail is perfect for this. See there's not much water, but if I elevate the out parts of this part of the course and then put that FOXTROT down, there should be water in that area. But it runs up under the plastic, and that's fine. It's not going to waste. It's going to the tree. But, you know, some FOXTROT, because this is where the plastics, 2 pieces of plastics meet here. And it's mostly, the water's mostly going up under because of the way it's dug up. It's not level, which is cool. I like it like that. A brick in here. I put that brick in there hoping that a lot of the water wouldn't go up under that plastic and go to the top part of it over there. The brick is moving. Wow, you're wrestling with the brick there. There we go. That's what we want. And it's been dry, so this water is going to bring out a lot of critters. Had a spider over there just skimming across the water over there. Hadn't had any rain in a good while, a couple weeks or so. But it's nice. I like it. Liking what I see. Gives me an idea of what I need to do. See, like there's puddles of water in the center there. And if I elevate that center, all that water will run into the moat. Instead of just sitting up there. And you know, once I get that done, the hardest part is going to be laying the caliche. Putting caliche over all of this. Because I can't get my trailer back here much. So I'm going to have to wheelbarrow it back here, which is fine because that's a good workout. Good workout. I like being sore most of the time anyway. That means I'm working muscles. I don't work all the time after a day like this. And, you know, I'm going to put pesticide in the water because I don't want, you know, mosquitoes and spiders and all that hanging around anyway because I don't want to get bit, ate up. They have pellets you can put in it because after good rain, it's going to fill this up. It's going to make it nice. Look at that little bug just flying across the water there. Let's see that brick right there, the bridge there. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. I don't want it to move though. But once I put caliche over it, it won't move. And then those holes in the brick. Nice. Not perfect, but close to what I want. Yeah, I'll make those bricks stationary some kind of way. I'm not sure how. Maybe cement, maybe. I don't know yet, but I'll make it stationary. I get it all figured out. Look at that, cruising through water. Nice clean water too, no muddy stuff. I like that. And then, you know, my last video I hadn't been able to crawl up on the bank. I'll fix all of that. I know, just push that dirt back some more and put caliche up there. There's plenty of bank over here. It's not gonna be bank all the way around though. You go up on the bank, you're eventually gonna have to go back in the water though. But look at it, just cruising through that water. Nice, I like that. And then you come out of the moat there. See how it's lifting up. Come on around. You can go around the tree if you want to. This is a bug's paradise right now. Goes out of view just a little bit and comes on back in. Nice turning radius. Back across the bridge out the moat. Then right here, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to incorporate this little bridge right here. See, all of that's going to be covered with the caliche. You got a little natural, try to make a little natural hump there to where you can come out this way if you want to. Got some nice flex in there. So I just got to throw caliche over all of that, man. Come right up over the bridge there. And then everything on the edge of it is going to be rocks. Tomorrow I'm going to go pull rocks from every place that I have around my place, because I was using them as landscaping rocks, but no longer. They're coming back here. I have several big rocks that I can bring back here and incorporate into this course here. But yeah, that was nice. I like that transition from the moat out this way, or you can come out the other way there. Very nice. And there you have it. FOXTROT Trail Course 2, the progress that I've made. Like I always say, folks, much more to come. And thanks for watching.